Hello everybody, Lolly here, welcoming you to one of my favoriteest RPGs ever, Crystalis. I played this game when I was very, very young. Like 6 years old young. It was the first action RPG I ever beat. And I have so many good memories of it. When I decided to start LPing, this was the first game that came to mind. I was really excited to do this. I wanted to do a few really short things first, just to kind of get, the little kinks worked out. But I can't hold off any longer. I am so excited to do this game for y'all. It's hard to explain. This game is so nostalgic. It has literally been with me my whole life. But, as you could see, as you saw, the world has gone to crap. But apparently, a relic of the industrial past has survived and has been revived and must now save the pathetic world. So this game literally throws you right into the action. There's a guy coming out of the cave. I'd probably jump like that too if somebody came out of rock and explosions. Anywho, we're a purple dude. Yeah. We're immediately thrown into our first town, Leaf. You walk around. Here's the dude we scared the bejesus out of a second ago. I'm sorry I ran from you when we first met. You were just creepy and purple. Zebu says he's having a hard time with the window guard. He's always sleeping. Well, damn it. Zebu ought to just kick his ass. Anyway, you come over here. We have Bearded Man, the village elder. You woke inside a cave. We were told you would arrive. You're our last hope to defeat evil. The sword will protect you. We got a sword. So yeah, first 2 minutes of the game, we have a sword. Open up our menu here, equipped our sword, and now we can stab people. They won't say anything, but you can stab them. Little girl, oh yeah, she tells you, this is Leaf. This dude, here is money from Zebu. He gives us $100. Wish I could wake up and get $100. It's because I don't wear a purple hat, isn't it? Maybe I should get a purple hat. Normal fare, we have inns, we have shops. What'll she say? Come here. The wind here's cold, but we're used to it. Okay. You don't have to push a button when you talk to people, you just run into them. Like a barbarian that you are. Oh, that dude again. Anywho. So yeah, that's all we get. That's it. Just, here's a sword, here's some money. Have fun. Exactly. So we come up here, we're thrown into the world, the Valley of the Wind. We hold our little sword here, we charge it up, we stab slimes and get money. You know, bitches get money? Stab slimes get money. We have tigers walking on their hind legs, and slimes. Not sure why they're trying to kill us. It's Part of the charm of this game. Anyway. So we stab a couple tigers and investigate our surroundings. Ooh, a cave. A pretty cave. I used to think the edges of these caves looked like moon pies. So yes, we come in here and we find an old man in a cave. We don't get a wooden sword from him because we already got a sword. But he is Zebu. You're the one we've been waiting for. Try to make the windmill work. What windmill? If you can do this, I will teach you magic. So this is the dude that's having trouble with the guy sleeping. Wait a minute. He's making us do his dirty work. He can't get this dude to keep the windmill running, so he's making us do it. Alright. Fine. Anywho. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to town. Because I already know what we need to do. I'm going to come to the item shop over here and purchase us an alarm flute. You can buy some armor, but the tanned hide is $100, and the carapace shield is $80. And as you can see, we only have 60. And I would much rather get the story going than buy some armor, so avoid these guys. Come up here, and we find a sleeping dude. If you don't talk to Zebu, this dude will not be here. Just one of the many things they don't tell you. Anyway, equip your alarm flute. Wake this bastard up. Or stab him in the forehead. Right in his little unibrow. Anyway, talk to him. Don't do that again. Well, run your damn windmill, dude. Don't tell Zebu. Take this to start the windmill. There's a ball hidden in these caves, and it can break rock walls. We got the windmill key. So yeah. What, 6-7 minutes into this game, and we've already completed our first objective. But that is only because I have been playing this game a very long time. I mean, I can even remember as a little kid how clueless I was. But I loved it. It seemed like you could do anything. You know, you weren't automatically, go here, do this. It was, you had to figure out what to do. Anyway, come back over here. And we find Zebu. You have done well. I will teach you the magic of Refresh. Refresh is our healing spell, as seen here. And the great thing about it is it doesn't really heal you for a set amount. It heals you only as long as you're holding the button. You'll see more on that later when I actually get hurt, which will probably happen soon. I'm kind of brash about this game. Anyway, the reason I'm kind of rushing at this point is I wanted to get that out of the way, and I wanted to sort of explain the story a little bit, because obviously, you know, all you got was the opening credit bit there. But the instruction manual that came with the game originally had more of a detailed story behind it, as the old manuals often tended to do. And I thought I would actually give that a readout to y'all who had never read it, or, you know, actually want a little more of a backstory on the game. So, let's see, let's go back to Leaf here, so I'm not getting wandered about on. Oh, it's right here. Let's see. We'll come back over here. We'll come in here. It's nice and quiet in here. And the actual bit of that, the manual says, the story of Crystalis. It has been said that an ending is merely a beginning in disguise, and so it was when the Great War engulfed the world, bringing civilization as we know it to an end. It ushered in the dawn of a new era, an era in which science and technology were shunned, for they had proven to be mankind's downfall, and the ancient arts of sorcery and magic were revived. As the survivors slowly rebuilt their world, towns and villages began to spring up, and the wisest and most capable of the magicians used their magic to keep order. Peace reigned over the land for 100 years, until a powerful magician named Dragon, intrigued by the forbidden ways of science, began to study the principles of machines and flying. Realizing the power he might wield if he combined his magic with the technology, his mind became twisted by the urge to control and dominate his fellow men. Dragon created a computer capable of simulating his magic powers. He placed it in a floating, fortified tower, and from this airborne fortress he built and controlled his growing empire, until the entire planet was threatened by his evil-spreading evil. His ever-spreading evil. Nice. In an attempt to combat Dragon, the powerful magicians constructed a series of powerful swords, along with powerful items to use with these swords. Based on the basic elements of the land, wind, fire, water, and thunder, the 4 swords, if used at full power, would transform into the next elemental stage. Go away. That of crystal. This would be the mightiest weapon ever created, the sword Crystalis. Learning of their ideal, Dragon seized the weapons, but they had made them too well, and he was unable to destroy them. Knowing they could only defeat him if used together, Dragon scattered the weapons throughout the land, and stripped the wise magicians of most of their powers. In desperation, they began to study the writings of the time of the Great War, where they learned of a great magician, the most powerful who had ever lived. He had been imprisoned in a cave and frozen by the evil forces of the Great War, who had hoped to use his powers to control the world after the war. Searching the globe, the wise men found the cave, and were amazed to find that the mighty magician frozen within was a mere lad. Though they knew it might destroy them, they pulled all their remaining powers in an attempt to will him back to life. When the boy awoke, his mind a blank, even his name forgotten, they had vanished, leaving him to find his destiny in this strange new world. And there you have it, the backstory of Crystalis. Still not much more story than what we were given from the get-go, but pretty badass sounding. We now know we're actually after 4 swords to destroy the dude who made the tower in the sky, so there is that. And what did I say, 10 minutes in, we already have the first one? I mean, goodness, how hard could this be? Anyway, so we've opened up a new cave to explore, and we're gonna go do that. And I'm probably going to cut this video off just a smidgen early, because I don't really want to get too far in the cave, because there is a boss enemy in there. Uh-oh, spoilers. And I do kind of want to level up a little. I tend to grind quite a bit in this game. And I will... Oh, see? That little ding? We can't even hurt these guys. You have to be at least level 2 before you can even hit them. Forgot I hadn't even gotten to 2 yet. Normally, I'll buy, sword and shield and then grind up the money to get the flute and then go wake the dude up, but I wanted to get this story nice and going, so there's that. And as you can see, these guys aren't exactly threatening much. I mean, they can sneak up on you like that a little bit, but I mean, you can even just rush stab them and kill them, so. But anyway, very excited to get this game going, and it will get much more interesting as we get into it. It's just that, oh look, I gained a level. Now we can stab those dudes in the cave. But like I said, I'm gonna grind up a little, get the carapace and the armor, the tanned hide, and I will meet y'all back at the beginning of that cave, where we will find a mysterious item that will possibly help our sword out. Look at my little feet move back and forth. It's so cute. Alright, so I'm I cannot stress how happy I am to be playing this game. I love it so much. And of course, I'll gush more about it and get more into reasons and childhoods and all the other wonderful stories I have about this game. Ah! Don't you be sneaking up on me, Tiger Man. Alright. See you guys next time.